save.
Did you see that? Great pass. There's that dynamic duo.
The reigning MVP, Karl Malone, has the Utah Jazz playing their best basketball of the season. Today, the Midwest Division leaders visit Madison Square Garden to face Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks. John Stockton, 3 weeks shy of his 38th birthday, has helped the Jazz to the 4th best record in the NBA. They've won 8 of their last 9 games.
This is the NBA on NBC. Today, it's the Utah Jazz versus the New York Knicks.
Madison Square Garden in New York, where some marquee names are on Broadway today. John Stockton, the NBA's all-time leader in assists and steals. Karl Malone, now over 30,000 points scored. He's the 3rd leading NBA scorer of all time. The Knicks veteran center Patrick Ewing. He stands at number 15 on the NBA's career scoring list. And 36-year-old Jeff Hornacek, who has a chance to set the all-time NBA single-season free throw percentage record in this, his final season. Inside. Here's the Utah break. Malone with a finish from Stockton.
Karl Malone runs that floor. And Hornacek is the other one who can't jump.
Karl Malone.
Now remember this about Karl Malone. He's a player that can work through a bad pass. And he
has 5. Referee basically saying, we've called enough fouls here.
Stockton, good hustle to Malone. Back to Stockton to Malone. Beautiful. The 2 wily veterans, Malone and Stockton, working it to perfection. Ewing has 2 for 8 shooting. Tough ball away. Patented Karl Malone.
The way he set it up, though, with the ball fake. So few players ever think about faking a pass to get their own shot.
to make that shot, but his reaction is, man, it's about time. And Karl Malone, today they're locked into making the ones that are most difficult, and it's hurt them. 8 on the clock for Malone.
Karl Malone, 14 points, the game's top scorer.
Third quarter of play, and as I said before, sometimes you just have to get the ball to the guy that can make shots for you. Karl Malone answers.
Virtually every aspect of the game.
Malone sweeping hook, the sky hook from Karl.
Jabbar, throw one down, Karl. Karl Malone throws the sky hook. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From above the rim, it's all Karl Malone. Ewing's face, Larry Johnson's face. No stopping.
Every time he comes in here, right 27 or better down, and he's on his way this afternoon doing what he's always done, run the floor and attack his opponent whenever they're going to show him a weakness. The shot that's really evolved to make him unstoppable is that fadeaway jumper, and Kurt Thomas, Larry Johnson, and all the Knicks have seen too many of those, and Malone, with this trip to the free throw line, has a chance to get to 20 points if he gets both these free throws.
Well, they're trying to crank it up here. The crowd urging on their beloved Knicks.
Karl Malone. Now, the fan behind us was right when they said, oh, gosh.
An outstanding defensive player in limited role for Jeff Van Gundy, but to come this far out on the floor, this is where Karl Malone, who has added that perimeter game over the years, really has separated himself from the crowd.
Karl Malone, and it rolls in for Karl, and the mailman has 24.
He's been the guy that's got it done.
Even though Stockton has great stats, 11 assists today. Oh, Karl Malone. That was virtually incredible. That was George Gervin. That was Dr. J.
Now he's playing small forward.
Doing it all. When you come barreling down the lane and take off from the foul line and throw this finger roll right in Patrick Ewing's face, and then call for the foul, which there was one.
Utah with the ball, leading 81. 81-69, bidding for their 5th straight win over the Knicks. And looking good as Malone finds Ostertag.
The Jazz have turned the pseudo press for the Knicks here into a fast break drill. So does Hall of Famer Calvin start traveling with the Jazz?
Tough shot, Malone, as the shot clock expired. And New York takes a timeout. Malone with 30 points, including that one, as they used the full 24. 1 minute, 4 seconds left. Utah up 86-77. And so the final horn makes it Utah 88 and New York 79 behind the 30 points from Karl Malone. New York only led at 6-4, and Utah controlled the game throughout. Final is 88-79. For Steve Jones, Bill Walton, and Jim Gray, this is Tom Hammond saying so long from Madison Square Garden in New York, where the Utah Jazz have defeated the New York Knicks. We'll be going to Hannah Storm at the Sun America Sports Desk right after these messages from your local station. This is the NBA on NBC.